Hello guys, this is my studio. How was your day going? Today I will do an unboxing of my brand new RTX 3080 graphic cards. Alright, which just arrived today. This video actually also contains some of the benchmark which will be a bit later on, which I will highlight in the video, alright, of the timestamp, so you all can simply browsing through all the videos. First thing, alright, I'm going to do this unboxing by showing you this RTX 3080 Zotac Gaming Trinity OC, alright, which means overclock edition. On top of this price, alright, it will cost even like $20 to $30 difference with the non-OC version. I recommend go for the OC because you will get additional performance. This is pretty important for most gamer out there, alright. Let's say you will gain by 5 frames per second. That's actually do a lot of pretty much job. You make a huge difference when come to game pretty demanding. Alright, first thing I would like to show you this unboxing by opening up this box. And here is our fancy looking RTX 3080 Trinity overclock, alright, which is the one of the so-called budget best looking graphic card in the market right now. And I would say that this card actually pretty solid, alright. In terms of weight, I would say it's not that heavy, because I heard most of the people say that a lot of nowadays the slot of the RTX 30 is 3 slot cards, some even 3.5. That's too thick, right? I don't like thick because it will ban on my motherboard of the PCIe slot 3.0, then that will be totally bad. And then you have to get the graphic card holder. And also this heatsink actually is pretty solid compared with the 1060 or the Asus, which I'm using the 1060, alright, 6 gigabyte of the OC model. I would say the length actually is pretty much same, which I will cover it a bit later on. So also next thing I would like to talk about is this back plate. Alright, this back plate actually is pretty beautiful looking. Alright, they have a little metal feel, and also as well the Zotac logo, alright, which will be eventually lining out as RGB. So wow, cool. Who doesn't love RGB, alright? Most of you will be saying RGB equals frame per second, alright, because the more RGB you have, the more, alright, frame per second you will begin. I know this is a main, alright, guys. Next thing I also pretty worried about is the case of the port of the video port, alright. Since they import 3 display port this time, and as well as only 1 HDMI, unfortunately they removed the C port of the USB-C, which you can use for the virtual link. I don't know why they remove that. I find it very useful for Oculus Link, where you can simply plug in and use it straight away, or with my Oculus Quest for use the PC VR, alright, for Steam VR, etc. I somehow wish they could bring it back in next generation, since AMD already implement this feature as well for we as a virtual reality enthusiast, but why not and VR bring it back as well. Alright, enough of the talk. Let's me install this graphic card into my desktop and see how actually it works, alright, and it turn out. Here we are. The installation are pretty straightforward. It's not that hard, just that if you're using NZXT Kraken 68 cooler with the radiator and this NZXT S340 Elite cases, you have to be extra careful when you install it, because the length, I believe still have about 20 millimeter or less than that, right? You will be hit on this radiator. As far as this graphic card, actually pretty long. I would say roughly like 315 millimeter or 320 millimeter. So you just have to be aware when buying this card, right? If you're having those kind of small casing. Always I do a measurement before I bought this card, just to ensure I'm able to fit into my tower of the desktop casing. And as well here the combination with my Pascal graphic card with the 1060 of the ROG with my Zotac. Alright, I would say the length of the Zotac is slightly wider by around 10 millimeters, so you have to be sure, alright, which card you get, just to ensure, right, you have plenty of space to fit into your casing. And now come to RGB wise, alright, of course the RGB doesn't work straight out of the box, alright, when you install it, because you still have to use one of the software released by them, which I download from their officially website, alright, called Firestorm. This Firestorm actually allow you to tweak the RGB, alright, as well as the performance. Let's say you want to overclock it. It's pretty straightforward, but unfortunately I face some issue when come to installation of the firmware to the latest one, as this version previously they give was the 1.0.0 0.1, I believe, and the latest one is 1.0.0.11. So it's actually make a huge difference when it come to this RGB, because the previous version of the firmware having this issue where eventually will trigger your RGB into blackout, which somebody thought is dead. Actually it's not dead, right? Because it's still usable, as is there's a bug behind it. So you need to use one of the software, it's called firmware, tool, where we'll fix it with one of the bin folder, bin file. So you can get from them. Now let's quickly go through this VR ready benchmark, right? As you can see, we are hit on top of the 10k maximum of the point, and minimum of the frame per second is 102, not even less than 100, right? That's pretty solid. Average is 141, maximum is 190, and we are using per eye of resolution of 2160 by 2160. That's obviously is 2K plus. That's crazy, alright? And yes, what else is that this graphic card is slightly a little bit hotter than other temperature. As you can see, it's 77 maximum, while the lower is 52. Yes, I already test on other game where you can see now how actually it goes, especially the frame per second and the usage. Alright, for the benchmark, I will leave everything for you to judge and see how well was this graphic card is.
Again. Did you hear that?
I said next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see? This abomination.
What do you have for me?
Переведи в набор. Переведи в набор. Переведи в набор. Переведи в набор. Предельный угол атаки.
Holy moly shit, guys, this is one of the greatest leap in entire of the GPU, alright, available in the past, because in terms of value, in terms of performance, in terms of, alright, details, everything you crank out, it totally makes a huge difference when it comes to virtual reality, alright, because for the price of the MSRP, alright, just like the previous generation of the flagship of the RTX 2080, at the cost of $699, alright, if they're getting the third party will be slightly cost around $50 to $100 more, alright, still worth it because it makes a lot of huge difference. This guy is totally a game changer for virtual reality who are seeking for, alright, high performance, and of course you can end up having a great, much more details, close to balancing, I would say, but well, still depend on game, alright. Like half-eye Alyx, you can now run 90 frames per second without any problem. Even 144 Hz, alright. On ultra setting with super sampling up to 200% on, I believe there's no issue at all. That's how things work in this generation. So for simulation, I would say that this card is also a go, because I recently started to enjoy a lot of simulation game. It made me feel much more immersive than other games, because you can see the things just like as clear as the real life. Especially I believe Microsoft Flight Simulator is coming out pretty soon for virtual reality. I'm not going to say much about this because you should know, I still have no idea when this game is going to come out, right? I still haven't experienced yet. Until it is, then you all can try yourself, because I believe this game will be totally game changing. Also, this graphic card actually will be a good use in this kind of game in virtual reality. Yes, that's it for this video. This card is definitely recommend for most people, except alright, there's a few cone out there, alright, because this graphic card is really a little bit noisy, and also for this generation is only have 10 GB of the VRAM is pretty low. If you want more VRAM, go for NVIDIA RX 6800 XT with having 60 GB, as well as this temperature of this graphic card is of course, like just now I already said, having some fan noise, alright, it's pretty loud, alright. Since my Kraken 62, alright, radiator actually make some noise with this, alright. It can be frustrating for me sometimes, but well, I still can take it because I'm playing virtual reality with my audio alright on, so that's still okay. But if by doing editing video, that will be really frustrating. Oh yeah, of course, we want to talk about this card. If you are a content creator, this is totally game changer. It explode pretty fast, alright. If you compare with the Pascal generation, you will see totally, yeah, a huge difference. That's why this card actually not only for gamer but also for content creator. It totally make my life much more easier. So that's why I'm going to make more video this coming day, as well as I will bring them more virtual reality games as well. I'm still waiting for my HP Rebirth G2. I can't wait, right? Because I already asked them. Yeah, I'm going to give them give them a call just to sort out this thing so I can make this video for you guys. And that's it for this video. I know pretty long, but that's hopefully a good video. Please consider give a like, subscribe, and comment below and let me know, alright, how my this video, because I'm going to improve this kind of video, right, in probably next time when there's a chance I make this. And hope you all enjoy. Peace out for now.